Okay, class. Our final exam will be coming up at the end of this week. The test will be comprised of 20%, 30% oral,
German
and 50 question.
German? Fucking German.
Yes, dear.
Will there be any extra credit?
Recording. All right.
Record my mouth.
Welcome to Sketchy Chopper Society. I'm Matthew,
Evan.
And Twan.
and this is our first video podcast.
Video, my born.
Yeah.
We look like
Now you get to
alcoholics.
see how fucking ugly we are. We do have a podcast on Spotify.
Yeah.
We haven't done one in
Like a year.
8 months at least.
Minimum.
But
Since last
yeah,
winter.
you'll be able to catch us up on our YouTube channel and on Spotify as well under Sketchy Chopper Society. So, yeah, what's everyone been up to, man? Fuck, it's end of the summer.
Fucking a lot and
We
a lot of
haven't
nothing.
done a whole lot per se for
Riding or
Sketchy
Well,
Chopper Society.
We also
stuff.
didn't do many shows this year.
Yeah,
No.
did we not? We did leasing. What else did we do?
So we went up to
Bad Living Roadshow.
Bad Living
Bad-
Roadshow. We had a fucking awesome time. It was a great fucking show. It was his first show. It took over for Freedom Machine.
Yeah. Yep.
So same location,
Same.
pretty much the same vibe. Like nothing really changed.
A lot more. He promoted a lot more like he had
Fucked up shit.
wrestling and like
Fat
band
chick
Yeah, I mean, we
stuff.
didn't make it up the first night on the Friday, so we only got up there on the Saturday. We stayed the Saturday. It was a good time, good bands.
Oh, I was there Friday.
Were you
Oh,
there?
yeah,
the
yeah,
Friday?
man,
Yeah.
we got there early.
Yeah, we all
yeah.
booked, or we all booked the day off.
Yeah.
Only Evan booked the day off.
You guys made me ride up with Mike. Fuck you, Mike.
Did you ride up with Mike?
Yeah.
Oh, I feel for
Remember,
you.
you took the van.
That's right. That's right. I fucking camped in the van. You guys fucking rode up with Mike. No, well, I guess we were there the Friday, were we not?
No, just
No,
he was.
Just you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
I'm
we
getting
all went
old.
out.
I don't fucking know, man. Yeah, so it was good times. I had the van up there. I camped in the van. You motherfuckers camped out in tents.
You guys came Friday night. That's when it was. I went up throughout the day because I booked the day off work. You guys came up after work.
And then we
we?
booked it on Saturday after the show.
Yeah.
After the bike. That's right. So we were up there the Friday.
Wait. Whoa. I'm confusing so many things right now.
Yeah, well, I mean, this
Have
was
another
fucking
drink.
months ago, right? And
Yeah.
we've been hammered since. And we were hammered the whole time we were there.
Yeah.
So yeah, that was a great show. Either way, I don't remember what fucking days we were there. We were there. A lot of good fucking bikes, good vendors. I mean, the taco guy was there. Wasn't that fucking great? I know you guys like the taco guy. but
Marshall's arch nemesis, the taco guy.
Because we're like, oh, birria tacos. Fuck yeah. And you're like, let me get the chicken con carne. No.
I am a chef. I will show you tacos.
Birria
well,
tacos.
listen,
fuck 'em up.
because I'm an ex-chef. And I've worked in Mexican, Italian, you name it. I've worked in every type of fucking industry for food. As far as taco truck goes, they were good. But as far as authentic tacos, they weren't good. They were dry. And I get
fair.
the event. There wasn't really... I mean, you're slinging them so fast,
Yeah.
and they probably pre-cooked a lot of the
pretty
shit.
popular.
But the
Oh, yeah.
torts themselves were really dry, and they just broke apart. Like
Well-
they didn't soak them enough, and then flat top them the way they're supposed to be done.
Compared to the other food trucks, though, that was fucking
Compared to the other
gold.
food trucks, these guys were fucking A++.
Yeah.
Because everyone else was like a C-.
Oh, it was bad.
But
They're always decent.
But I'm a big taco guy. Like I love the pink tacos. I love any taco. Throw anything.
Lettuce on top, clean, straight beef.
But outside of that, the show was good. I didn't get out riding much with you guys. I think I took my bike out twice this year.
We didn't
I
ride
took
at all.
your bike out more than you did this
yeah,
year.
no,
Yeah.
yeah, you
'Cause
did
I
actually.
had to redo my motorcycle license, so I forgot for like a year and a half.
Yeah, we didn't ride with you at all.
No. I mean, I took my bike out around a corner in and around Ajax only because I did have a hip replaced last year. So I've still been kind of iffy about it. And my next hip
Well, it
replacement
fucked your
comes
other
up in a
hip.
month, right?
Yeah,
So
it fucked your other hip.
next year I'll be out as much. I'm almost positive I'll be out quite a bit. But that aside, we did get up to Jalopy Jam Up,
That's
which
the other
was
one we-
fucking amazing show.
jalopy.
Yeah,
I
it
was
was just-
sick most of the weekend, but
Yeah. Right
yeah.
after mini bike races, somebody played sick.
oh no,
I
I,
mean,
still
yeah.
fucked everyone up.
There was a lot of dust, right? I think they should have watered that track down because I couldn't even stand there and film you guys. It was just so fucking dusty, and I was worried about my camera. I'm not ruining a $3,000 camera.
When we got home, I had a double ear infection and everything.
Yeah.
Like I woke up.
You had the
Saturday.
COVID. You had the COVID.
No, I can still taste everything. Fucking, I drank.
You still taste
whatever.
dick?
Can't say I've ever tasted it, fucker.
Then you have
Try.
COVID.
You guys just had COVID.
You have COVID.
You have COVID. If you can't taste the dick, you have COVID.
I was there. It was in your mouth.
But yeah, I got fucked up. Like you guys,
Boy, we left you.
I remember buying headlights for the van.
Yeah. That was before.
And then
They're in it.
Finally.
Then I remember talking to Jay about Viagra. I'm not sure why. And some old lady.
No, that was because of Graham and whatever. There was a full conversation for fucking 20 minutes. Then some guy started feeding people
margaritas and shots. And I
then-
was already drinking a bucket of margaritas.
Yeah, but
Had a
we
full-
walked away, and then we get back to the camp. We're talking with Angus, whatever, and I'm like, "Where's Barstool?"
Yeah.
Oh fuck! So we piled in the caddy, and like I'm 3 parts cut, but I'm driving the caddy. So we just slow rolled, and we're like, "Oh, there he is, still at the back of some guy's truck."
Yeah, it's getting fucking hammered with fucking tequila and my margarita, and some, I don't know, 65-year-old lady really
his wife.
intrigued about my conversation about Viagra.
That was Buddy's wife.
And by feeling me more and more shots. But
He had half the dentures out when we got there.
I don't think I would have made it back to camp if you guys didn't come get me. I don't.
You didn't know where you were.
No, and then I remember passing out at the campfire,
Yep.
and then fucking Graham came by. I don't know,
That's
probably
when they were cooking wings.
2 a.m.
Yeah.
I was fucking, he woke me up. He's like, man, you passed the fuck out. I'm like, what? What? And then I remember scaring some young guy, told him I was going to rape him.
In the van.
All night he's hammered. Basically, he's leaving this young kid's like, oh, thank God he's asleep. He's not going to rape me. And I don't know. He's like, yes, I am. And he's like been dead quiet, like sleeping for like an hour now. I'm like, what the fuck?
That ass is mine.
He left so quick, he left his wallet.
Yeah, well, you didn't
Yeah,
even
we
swallow
got
it.
up in the morning, and you guys told me this because I went to bed before everyone, because I always do.
Yeah.
Fucking, oh, where'd Buddy go? I'm like, who? You're like, his brother-in-law. Oh, shit. Where, do you guys know where he went? No, he just left. His tent set up. Nobody slept in
Yeah.
it.
Car was gone. That's it.
Yeah, it was good times. I fucking love Jalopy Jam Up. It's my new favorite show. Like,
Yeah.
I absolutely love it. Lee's comes in a pretty close second. But Jalopy Jam Up, because of the hot rods, the
It's
hillbilly music, it's like
Yeah,
all
it's
50s.
fun.
Like, it's all pre-64, the show.
Mini bike races.
Mini bike races.
Yeah, the only drama is the mini bike races.
Yeah.
There's people bitching and moaning, blah, blah, blah.
Yeah.
But it's old people. It's old and chill people.
But it's fun. It's
There's
still,
no egos.
I think
There
instead
is,
of doing a drag race, they should just do time lapse, right? And then that way you could put everybody in a classification under time.
None of those bikes can turn.
That's their fucking problem. My bike will turn
I'd win the fuck out of it.
if I bring my bike up.
Thing, everybody was signing down a class, and like they were chirping that one guy with that stupid fast bike. He's there every year,
Yeah.
and he signed down a class and destroyed.
And I'm going to make a dildo fucking helmet. And whoever
wiener
sandbags
helmet?
it the most has to put on the
You're a
fucking
wiener
dildo.
helmet.
Yeah, you're a dildo. Put this on.
Well, I just
I mean, you're not winning anything. Why are you sandbagging?
Well, they gave out a trophy. I don't even know
Oh,
who
do
won
they?
it because
Yeah.
the guy who won it at this year was not even in the top of the class. It was like,
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, again, it's for fun. So,
Yeah, I just
and
have
it
a
gives
blast
us something
doing it.
else to do while we're standing around. Because
Yeah.
you can only look
It-
at so
it
many
is a
cars.
boring
'Cause
day.
The Saturday, a lot of people come and go. It's an all day.
Yeah.
The regulars sit around. What are the car clubs that are there? I forget some of
the
them.
Ramblers. No,
Oh, Ramblers aren't there. Yeah.
Hellions.
The Hellions, yeah. The
Lead
Hellions,
Kings,
the Lead
Yes.
Kings.
And there's one other group that was floating around there.
Yeah.
Fourth of Cruisers.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, so there's the hot rod, rat rod guys
Yeah.
that pretty much go up the Friday night and stay the whole time. And then there's a lot of older guys that come in on Saturday
And leave.
with the older vets, you know,
Yeah.
the $100,000 fucking hot
Cars
rods
parked
from
in
the
the field.
70s and 60s and 70s,
Yeah.
right? Which they park in the field, but I'm a rat rod guy. Like, I love, if it's beat up, it's got patina, that's what I want to see, man. Like,
Yeah, but again, we've found out going on the Friday, you go in there's nothing to do that whole day
They have-
other than see
yeah.
the same cars you're going to see Saturday.
True. But there is bands. So you do get to see different. I don't know if that's the same bands that run. I think they're different bands.
No, it's different bands.
Yeah.
The last 2 years we went.
So, and again, I like the music. I like the
Friday night
rockabilly
instead of
music.
Friday morning.
yeah.
I think next year, one of the things I'm going to try and look for is a portable bar so I can pull behind a van. Because 2 years ago when we were there,
Empty
they
tent
had
trailer.
they had that.
Empty
Yeah,
tent
exactly.
Well, no, they
that
had the
bar.
same one. They just
Yeah.
ripped the roof off
Yes.
of it because last year it hit a tree
Yeah.
behind the quad.
Shit.
The lead
Well, I'm going to bring up our own so we can have our own fucking bar.
There'll be three of us.
yeah.
Yeah.
Fuck you.
Fuck you.
Show him behind the ATC.
Yeah, there you go.
But I mean, it's a good time. It's a great show. It's a great vibe. There's no
It's
egos.
chill. Yeah.
Jay, and I don't even know who the other guy is that puts it on.
He's
but,
one of the Lead King guys.
yeah, but I don't know his name. Unfortunately, I really should know. But Jay does a wonderful fucking job on it. The other guy does a wonderful job. All the vendors that come there are awesome vendors.
Yeah.
There's swap part meet section where, you know, some things are a little overpriced, but it is what it is. I mean, if you're looking for the hard to find parts, you're going to pay.
You want drywall screws?
Yeah.
That one guy brings everything from
Oh
his
yeah, yeah.
garage.
That guy
red
used to
and
have a
yellow
fucking Home Depot or a Home Hardware.
Yeah.
But I mean, I found some cool things. A couple of years ago, I found really cool mirrors, some vintage mirrors for the Evo that I've never put on.
I got the bicycle company that's there that does all the
Yeah, that's where I
Springer
got the
bikes.
murals. That's where I got the
the valve stem caps.
Nice.
Shit. They broke,
I
but-
picked up the headlights, the yellow headlights,
Yep. For bicycle.
which are fucking awesome, dude.
That was a good deal,
When
too.
you see them run at night, they're fucking
Are they
amazing.
LED as well? or Halley?
They're Halley.
I
No,
know
I think they're Halley.
No, because I watched him put the LEDs in them.
Really?
Yeah, he opened it up and sucked. He's like, "Yeah, they're all LED, lifetime warranty."
Yeah. I did find them much
You were
cheaper.
too drunk.
I
You
did,
don't
yeah,
remember?
I did. I
you
did
were
find them
fucking
much cheaper
hammered.
online.
Yeah.
However, not well. I shouldn't say much cheaper. By the time you do shipping and all that shit, I'm coming relatively close. So,
Yeah,
it was one of those spur of the moment things. I didn't even have the cash
You
on
were
me. I'm
gonna
like,
buy two of
Evan,
them.
give me some money.
So, do you remember haggling your own price? Buddy's like, I don't know the price. He's like 280, and you're like, you know what? I'll give you 275. No, and then you went to like 240, and then you went back up.
Okay, so I do remember this.
You went to two different lights.
About 10 minutes after this conversation, I lost track of where
Everything.
I was. However, pre to this is because I entered in a contest. When you buy something from them, you enter in a contest to
Yes.
win. So my headlights were 200. The other ones that I wanted were 275, but I was too cheap to spend that extra 75. And he said, if I win, I can just change them in and fuck it. And I said, no, I'll just keep them and keep both, right?
Yeah, exactly.
So I wasn't really haggling price. I think.
Well, it sounded like you were arguing with yourself
And it
on
could-
how
you know what?
much you were going to pay.
I could have been. I could have
was
been.
pretty great.
I'm not going to fuck around. I could have been.
I've heard of-
I was fucking fucked up.
I've heard him do that in his van before. No, don't
Yeah.
touch it.
I haggle,
Don't touch
I
it.
haggle with
Touch it
myself
a
and my
little.
wife, right? Okay, so I'll suck my own dick. What do you want?
I'll start it. You go
And then I'll finish it. You come in between somewhere with a sandwich.
If we didn't pick him up, oh, fuck.
Oh, I would have been
walk
lost. I'm
and back?
sure I would have ended up some other town walking down the street.
I don't
with
think
my
you would've
headlights.
walked-
I still
I
had
don't-
my headlights.
No. Wait,
Yeah,
you
he
did have
still
your
did.
headlights because they were in
'Cause
the
he-
back of my car.
Yeah, he left him in the truck, and
Yeah.
then I put him in the car when we loaded him in, and then the next morning he's like, "Anyone know where my headlights are?"
Yeah, did I buy headlights?
I'm like, "No, I don't know." Really? I'm like, "No, they're in your van."
Yeah, we bailed pretty early the next day too.
Yeah.
Not really.
But I mean, it's a 4-hour drive, 3-hour drive.
I was going to leave at fucking 11
We were
a.m.
up pretty
Yeah,
early.
Evan was
Dude,
ready
I
to-
felt like a bag of shit. I literally slept most of Saturday in the Cadillac. I put my comforter over the fucking windshield to the back seat. I was sleeping most of that day.
Yeah.
And I felt like fucking
Yeah, you were.
hell coming
Yeah,
home.
you were. Yeah, which is why we kind of just said, yeah, let's book it.
Well,
Let's get the
we
fuck
waited
out
for
of here,
the
Mini
motor
bikes
draw and everything.
and-
'Cause
Yeah, yeah.
again, we all paid to be there.
Because Daddy needed a motor for his van.
right? Yeah. I wanted that Chevy van. Not that I would have put it in my Dodge. No.
Definitely.
I'm a Hemi guy and Hemi guy only.
100%.
However, I would have traded it for like a 383 stroke or something.
So funny. The motor was in the back of his van, I can't remember his name, which is bad because he was at the Pachanga.
Yeah.
He drove that van, vintage auto cycle. Yeah, he drove that van to Pachanga. And we went and
That's the same van as
when we
mine.
went and picked up Angus when his bike broke down. That's the one that I was sending you pictures. He got me in the van, and I'm drinking beers in the back, and him and Mark Six Strings were in the front. The guy in the matching suit up at Jalopy. Yeah, they were in the front of it. That's a fucking killer van, and
It's a
it
nice
sounds so good.
It's a nice van.
Sounds
I think it was a little
so
rough
good.
on the body wise, wasn't it?
Oh,
if
yeah.
I remember correctly.
Yeah,
But
he doesn't care
Yeah.
about that. But no, that when you're in the back of it, it's like just straight small pipes on it, so they're very crispy.
Yeah, 318
Oh,
in
it
that
sounded
too.
so good, man.
yeah.
And it hauled ass. Like he was moving through the trail. I was getting tossed around the back. I was like, oh fuck.
Which is me when mine runs. Mine runs fucking.
Yeah.
And it run.
Mine's running good now. I guess I'll give an update for those that don't know. Those are our vans behind us. Mine's on the left. Your right. My left.
Yeah.
And Twons is the right, left, whatever. The
The
shorter one.
shiny one is his. The less shiny one is his.
Twons lowered his 2 inches, 2.5,
4.
4 inches. Holy
4
shit.
inches.
And
4
the
inches is a lot.
And the chopper
right?
behind us is Evans.
The truck.
The chopper.
Oh, they said truck. They drive a truck.
So mine basically had a lot of fuel issues, and Anthony filtered
What, you
through
putting
everything.
fuel in the fucking thing?
Yeah, I know. Well, there was a couple of times I forgot to put fuel in the fucking thing,
I
and
got
that turned out to be a
3/4 of a
problem.
tank.
Who would have thought not having enough gas in the van would have caused a problem?
Wasn't that what happened the time I brought the car trailer to Ajax?
No.
No.
Oh.
No, that was the carb.
That was the carb.
Oh.
'Cause
So
that's
no,
when
no.
I- that's when I fixed
When I ran out of gas around the corner here at
when
the fire
intake wasn't-
station.
When it wasn't tight onto the intake. That's when that was.
Yes,
Well,
yes,
that's
yes,
what I
yes.
thought it was, but it wasn't because I
Well,
did
the
that.
one time
and
it was.
and it still stalled out when I drove it to Nestleton.
Yeah.
So this van sat.
Here we go.
Every
Buckle
winter that the guy had it, use it for scuba diving or something.
Yeah. So
Yeah, twice a year.
I'm technically the second owner. The second owner on the ownership, technically the third, I guess. So what happened is the guy bought it new in '78. Had the windows put in through Dodge, the little teardrops. They were custom option,
Yep.
and rear windows as well. Had it all boogied out on the inside, so paneling, carpet, you name it, it's all been done on it. However, he never drove it in the winter. Went scuba diving every summer in Muskoka for, I don't know, 25, 30 years.
Yeah, something like that.
And then it sat in a heated garage after he passed away. His buddy had it, and him and his son were supposed to redo it. They took out the flooring carpet, took out the side carpet on the walls, and put up shitty paneling. So I ended up picking it up for a really decent price.
Yeah.
However, the gas lines, fucking gas tank, the carb.
So what it was it would run and drive good, and then
When you shook it up.
we get So somebody decided to jump it over a set of railroad tracks and go into his cottage.
Yo,
Hipless wonder.
I Duke boys that
Yeah,
motherfucker.
picked up a shit ton of dirt out of the bottom of the tank.
All of it.
So we end up dropping the tank, looking at it. I said, if you can find one, here's your best bet. So he found a tank sending unit, redid the rubber lines, redid the filler neck line.
Rebuilt kit on the carb
We got a rebuild kit
because
for
the carb was brand new.
Yeah. Yep. So we went through the carb, did all the fuel system, ran good, and then randomly out of nowhere it would just cut out and die, like it's not getting fuel. So went about a year doing that.
Yep.
And checking stuff. I was going through timing. We checked all kinds
Did the
of stuff.
fuel pump again.
We did plugs and wires on it.
Yep.
I think stuff like that. So eventually, he had it here because he stores it here in the winter, and I took it to Nestleton in the spring. It was crapped out. So I'm like, fuck, what's going on? So I pull it. I'm just going to pull the carb off again. Meanwhile, I'm thinking I pulled the carb off again after we did all the fuel tank and shit, which I did not.
No,
We did all
when
this
we sat down and
before.
thought about it, is we forgot to re-pull the carb off.
After doing all the fuel shit.
Yeah,
That was new.
So it had to be re-cleaned again.
Yeah, so I pulled the carb. There's probably like an inch and a half of
Yeah.
sediment in the carb. Cleaned it.
And I truly blame that on the fucking train tracks.
Yeah.
Had they not have a jump at the train tracks, and I got to tell you, this fucking van, at least 4 feet off the ground, at least 4 feet. The wife was in the van, her head hit the top. She was fucking fuming, and it died on the tracks. So it went up because there was a double track, and now she's freaking out, like, get the fucking thing started, get the fucking thing started, get the fucking. So I got it started enough to go like another 4 feet, got it off the tracks, wouldn't start for about 10 minutes.
Jesus. Do another one.
It's like a fucking.
You're at home. Do another one.
It's like a Saturday night with Twan. So I ended up getting it to my campsite where I camp. We fucked around with it. Finally got it home. I had to 2 feet it the whole way.
Didn't touch it.
No, I did. Because I originally thought it was a vacuum line issue, right?
Yeah.
So we were
suction.
we were clogging up vacuum lines, trying to figure out what it was.
Yeah. You ended up blocking one off.
Yeah.
Which I was doing a delivery in Pickering once you got home, and you weren't driving it after that.
Yeah.
Because you were worried about it crapping
That's
out.
when you and Matt stopped.
Yeah, and me and the guy I work with, Big Matt, we were doing
Mr.
deliveries.
Encyclopedia.
Man's an insane fabricator, has done everything old school you can think of. Happened to stop in. He's like, fucking vacuum line's plugged. He's like, yeah, I plugged it. He goes, can't plug that. Plugged it in, fired up. I'm like, But then we still had the issue.
But we still had the issue. So it was a temporary fix.
Yeah.
However, like I said, because of all the rust that came through that gas tank, and we didn't realize it, because that gas tank looked really good from the outside. Like there was not a speck of fucking rust, nothing. But when we pulled it out, the sending unit was fucking rusted to shit. All the foam was gone on it.
Everything I touched
the floater was gone.
Yeah.
The seal for the inlay was fucking completely rotted.
You were gonna use it, and then it was.
Well, I ended up buying two because they're so fucking hard to find.
Yeah.
So
you buy 2 tanks or sending units?
No, the
2 seals,
rubber seals.
So I got a seal because I looked all over North America, couldn't fucking find one. Like,
where'd you order yours from?
So I ordered it from Parts Man. In Oshawa, which is a buddy of mine works there. He's like, this is the best we can do. We can't guarantee it's going to work, but try it.
Yeah, well, I think
we fought with it, couldn't get it to go. Then I finally contacted fucking National Mopar up in Beaverton.
Yep.
And they're like, oh yeah, we got that. We got like literally one left. So I'm like, okay, you fucking hide that motherfucker. I'll be up in an hour.
Yeah.
I want that motherfucker. And I got to tell you, National Mopar, if you've never been to National Mopar, if you're a fucking Mopar guy, it's like fucking going to the Playboy Mansion. It's fucking Mopar after Mopar, parts and parts and parts. So I went in there and looked for a Challenger
Mopar.
No, they're so fucking reasonable.
How's your gas cap?
So this was the same. My gas cap, I bought a fucking Charger gas cap, a 68 Charger gas cap for the van, and I thought, my God, they're going to charge me like $300-400, $45 at the door. Like, you fucking kidding me?
It's been on the shelf since fucking.
Well, that's it. The guy's 68. Like, I don't know if we have one. And I looked over to the corner of my eye. I'm like, isn't that like a 68, 69? He goes, yeah, it should be. I'm like, how much? He goes, I didn't even know it was there. So 45. I'm like, done.
Yeah, I got my tank and everything from Rock Auto.
Nice.
Shipped right to my fucking door.
Yeah.
Not a problem.
Yeah, they have quite a few stuff.
Yeah.
Oh, awesome.
The sad reality is these older 70s is you can find some bigger items, like the gas tanks are easy to find. It's the little shit, man. Like, fuck. I mean, the sending unit was easy to find because they cross-reference that with
every
go all the way
with the Dodge B150s and like they're all the same, right? But the problem is that gas sealer, because the filler neck is different in sizes from the vans to the pickups to the fucking Valeras. Like, even though it's a slant 6, nothing really. The smaller things don't fall over. So that was a bit of a bitch, and we finally got that. So now it's running beautiful. It's a bitch to start in the cold. 4 or 5 pumps usually gets it going.
I'm telling this guy he drives a Tesla normally. I'm like,
well, I don't have to pump shit in the Tesla other than my dick. I just fucking let's go.
You're using your key fob, pump the gas a couple times. What the fuck?
And in my fucking Ram Rebel, I don't have to pump shit. I just fucking auto start it on my phone and get in and drive away.
I pumped the Caddy 15 times.
Yeah, I mean,
but we
also
have the choke wired out.
Yeah.
We don't use choke, so you'd pump it 10 times, fire it, it bucks. You pump it 10 times, it fires.
Yeah, I think it's a choke issue with mine. Twan thinks it's something else.
What's going on, ADHD?
But
what's the wiggle about?
When we bring it up here to store for the winter, we'll give it a shot at a cold day and.
Yeah, I'll double check when it cools off, see what.
What are you double vanning in here?
No,
I'll fucking throw it outside unless I can find an indoor storage. But
really, if I didn't have work to do on my van, I could double them in there, no problem.
Yeah.
But
I'd say I'd lend you some of my shop space, but I'm double caddying.
Are you?
I'm putting the blue one on the hoist and the gold one to the side.
Well, you really need to do something with the blue one. I fucking love that blue one.
Right.
I prefer the gold one though because I love the convertible. However,
Yes and no.
man,
I like hardtop.
I like the convertible because it was my dad's.
Mm-hmm.
But the hard top, just lay it the fuck out.
yeah, but if you lay
And
a
I don't care
convertible
about
out, man, they're so beautiful. Like there's just something about cruising in a
Dude,
convertible.
that thing's low already.
Something about cruising convertible that yells midlife crisis.
No, I mean, like I've been a convertible guy my whole life. Like I absolutely
I can tell by your hairline. It's like mine.
in my life has been a long
Fuck,
fucking
yours might
life.
be better than mine.
Yeah, take your head off, motherfucker. Let's see, Red. Let's see.
It's not good.
What?
I can do that too if I pull the back of my hair to the front.
Lessons.
So okay, so Anthony, what'd you do to your van? First of all,
So
Sucked a dick.
I made a deal with Barstool, got a chopper, built a chopper Triumph, took it to a show, sold that motherfucker.
Creepy old
out the
dude.
door quick, motherfucker.
Yeah, spun around in a year, built it, showed it, sent it.
Because it was a Triumph and it needed to go to a good home.
Yeah. Need to sit in an old man's basin, apparently. It's a
Also,
decoration.
also, like no attachment. It helps.
No, an attachment,
Just
and I had
bam,
no
bam.
attachment to the bike either, right? So the deal was is I had an iron head, and I needed a lot of welding and shit done. So
Hard-
Anthony
yeah,
did
hard to
did a
build.
lot of work for me.
all seals in the motor we did.
Polished the engine,
Oh, yeah.
redid all kinds of shit. So I'm like, you know what? I don't like to just take free work from people. So I tossed him a fucking bike. I picked up for $2,000.
Either give him
Yeah.
a bike or suck his dick.
Well, yeah, I mean, it's just easier to give a bike.
And some
Let's be
dick.
honest. Yeah.
You coulda
and
gave
then
him some
fucking
head.
reach around.
touchy.
So, I mean, I had nothing into this fucking Triumph other than the original price. It sat for a couple of years in my
Yeah.
A
garage.
lot of
Large
years,
W.
not a couple.
And I have a bad habit of leaving bikes sit for a very long time.
How's
Taking
your
stuff
shovel?
off of them. Because didn't it run when you got it?
It did run, but
when I got
no. But I think that it was just a battery issue, right? So it
something,
wasn't
yeah.
anything.
There was some wiring wrong with it. I
Yeah,
had to
but
fix a lot of
and that's what I said. Like it was very hard to start when I did get it running.
Yeah.
And I told you the wiring's fucked up. There was wires everywhere.
Oh yeah, they had random shit. It was like I don't know why they had stuff wired. I'm like, why are you charging?
Yeah. So I mean, the only thing I did was try to clean up the wiring, and I'm sure that
cut
was
it
part
out.
of the problem. But I never liked the stance of the bike either. It was a spur of the moment. My son really wanted the bike. He saw it online and like, oh, I like this bike.
They're
and I
small.
thought, yeah, and it was
Triumphs are
small.
small
And I
bikes.
thought for sure
It did
he
not
would
fit either one of you.
he would want the bike. And I bought because it had a plunger rear end on it.
Yep. Still got that.
You still got it, yeah.
Yeah,
We ended up putting a hardtail on it, and the lines on the bike really didn't sit, and my son did
Because they're
not
too
want it at
short.
all.
Yeah, they don't work.
Just my son got lazy, didn't want it. So
didn't want
it
the other bike either.
sat much like all my other bikes. To what
the GSXF.
the GSXF that you got,
XS 400.
the XS400 that
I
Twan
also
got.
have.
I had that. transferred to you.
I had two
And then it
Honda
went to Amber,
Matics.
then it went back to me.
Yeah, I had two Honda Matics. I ended up selling.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fuck, what else did I have? I had a fucking a Honda Triple.
Yeah.
That was Cafe
Yeah, I don't think
Racer.
I've seen that
I
one.
spent like a
Which?
year and a half. Yeah.
Triple.
I ended up. I traded it for one of the Honda
Honda make
Matics. Was it Yamaha? Maybe it's a Yamaha Triple. Yeah, it was a Yamaha Triple.
Yeah, it wasn't a Honda.
Yeah, it was a Yamaha Triple. Sorry.
Yeah. So the same one
But I
had.
traded it for the Honda Matic for parts.
Was it a Water Buffalo?
No,
The 750 triple?
it was an 850.
What size is the one I have?
So they came in 650, 750, 850, which was the triple, which was the really rare one.
Yeah,
and then I think they came with the 1100s after.
I have a water cooled triple.
Yeah, this wasn't water cooled.
Oh, okay. I'm trying to think. Was not an
But I did a lot of fabbing on it because it was my pre chopper days. I really wanted a Cafe Racer, something to do vintage racing. No. And then unfortunately my hips went to shit and I couldn't even sit on it anymore.
And his
So
balls dropped.
yeah, my balls dropped and I became a man and went, oh, I like choppers.
Now he tucks him in this Lulu's.
I like choppers. But I was building a chopper at the same time too because I had a setting 5 iron head at the time as well too. That was
Is that the
stretched.
chrome one?
That was the chrome one, yeah. It was like full chrome tanks, full. It was stretched out. It was an okay bike, but the chrome
iron
really
head.
got to me. I was not liking the chrome. It was very 90s, big wheel chopper
Yeah.
chrome, right? And I bought it really more. Again, it was another spur of the moment. Good deal, like $2,000. My problem is if I
That's a
see a
good
good deal, I buy shit.
Yep.
And then
Put it on the rack.
I put it on the rack. I put it on the shelf with the rest of the shit.
Yeah. So I inherited the shit.
Yeah, so back to fucking inheriting.
Rewired it. You had a hardtail for it. Put a hardtail on it.
Yeah, that was that fancy one.
Well, it wasn't
Low
fancy. It was
No.
TC Bros.
Was it TC Bro?
No, I'm thinking
wrong
the
one.
Iron Head.
Yeah, the Iron Head.
Really
The Iron
cool
Head
one.
had the
that
the
fancy-
David.
Freiberger,
Yeah, whatever the fucking David Finch. I don't know what the fuck. I don't remember.
which I custom done.
But it took me a year and a half to find that hardtail because
No, that was
it
a
was the
really
specific
nice
hardtail
one.
I wanted to look for.
It was
right?
nice. It just didn't work.
No.
It was
Way
nicer
too
when I was
way
done.
low. I mean, it looked good. Like, fuck, that Iron Head
Drive
looked
straight.
really good. But because I picked up the shovel, I'm like, I don't want to work on this anymore. And Anthony's done. He doesn't want to work on it
You
anymore.
didn't own the shovel at that time.
Yeah, I did.
You?
Yeah, I did. That's why I got rid of
Just
it.
got it.
And then
How is the shovel?
the shovel's in the same state it was last year. This
4
time.
years ago.
No, I did cut a couple things off.
Yeah.
Gee, the
And I bought a new
wiring.
tank for it. I did buy a bunch of parts for it.
Oh yeah, you got that.
I got the wiring
Galaxy
harness.
tank,
Yeah, I got the
right?
Galaxy tank. I got a new seat
yeah, that
for
tank's
it.
cool.
I got everything for it. It's just a matter of getting down and dirty
Doing
and mounting the fucking oil bags really is the biggest thing, right? And once that's done, then it's really just
I
wiring.
give you that. Sell you that one. Not give it to you. That one. It's the same as that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's the one I got with that really
Yeah.
bad trade I did for the Evo.
Yeah.
Yeah. And that's the other thing, too. I got sidetracked with the Evo. The Evo ran a fucking shit ton of issues with us. We'll get in the Evo after. Finish off your van.
Yeah, built a
Got
chopper,
squirrels.
sold it, bought a van because I was
It's
tired
yellow.
I'm tired of sleeping in tents. So me and Evan went down. We went like on a state
Chatham,
border.
Kent.
Yeah, fucking million nowhere. Blew a tire in the trailer on the way and everything.
That was mint.
Yeah. So we went out there one day, picked it up for $4,000, brought it home. It's a 75 barn
We got that
find.
a week ago today.
Yeah.
Or a week ago last week.
Last week, yeah.
It was like October 17th or 18th we drove down.
Yeah.
My Snapchat told me.
And I got to say, the amount of work you've done in a year, because
It's insane.
it didn't look like it was a rust bucket, but it turned out to be a lot of fucking fabric.
Beyond.
Break skin, that's all it takes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that's what it did.
Yeah, it was a barn find. Looked at it. It looked good. Fucking didn't start for 5 years, I think he said. So like,
don't
yeah, no big deal. I'm like, I'll get it fired up. It's carbureted. Slant 6. So we brought it home, threw it in the shop. I got it fired up. Made sure the motor sounded good. So I ended up doing an upgraded ignition where I did the 70. Actually, it's a 98 coil, 70s ignition module.
Yep.
Ran off a relay to trigger that shit with 8.5 plug wires to a 45 gap plug. So it gives it hotter, faster spark, fires up no problem. I never run a choke on it because it just starts so good. But got it fired up after 5 years.
Who's got the golf cart?
Yeah, right.
That's a dirt bike.
Yeah, a little
No, I
Shut
know.
up, bitch.
But got it fired up, worked good. Drove around a little bit, and then
Died.
so the whole rear part of the frame is gone. The whole shackle, everything's gone in it. Like if I would have jacked up the body on a hoist or something, I would have dropped the whole rear axle. So I ended up getting rear-ended in my pickup truck. Got me some extra cash, so I bought a car to
Best
get back.
thing that ever happened.
Best thing ever. 7,500 for a
fucked,
for a
dude. You got that truck
97
for
Chevy
free.
with $1 million K on it.
That-
Yeah, you got
that's
some
so
pussy
fucked.
money right there. You got some
exactly.
pussy
so
money.
I spent $4,000 on a beater car to get back forth to work, and the rest went into the van. So I ended up doing.
It's not a beater car. It's a nice fucking car.
It is clean. I'd shoot the shit.
Wanna
out of
buy it,
you
$7,000.
to get it. But so I ended up getting 80s van lower control arms, which I thought I had to drop 4 inches. So it had 2-inch drop from regular. I thought I had to do another 2, so I did a spacer on it, put them on. Hardcore rubbing because I was tucked way too much. Took them back off, took 2 inches out of it. So basically, if you just buy 80s arms, you can drop them 4 inches in the front just like that. So I bolted those on. Just had to punch the frame holes out, 3/4. But the rear end was an axle flip, frame notch.
Yep.
Rebuilt the whole rear frame, brand new piece locked on the
Leaf
frame.
shackles,
It's
everything.
got 4 bolts on each side, bolting it into the unibody, plus welded. Made my own shackles, made my own fucking axle perches, fucking everything I could think of. Shopped around, found bushings from local axle shops and stuff, spring shops. Got that all put together. So it was running, slammed 4 inches, looks good. Redid the bumper, recessed a hitch in it when I redid the frame. Been driving it around. I'm getting issues now. My ignition module is failing, but I think it's an amperage thing because I'm still running the generator in it. So this winter it's going to get a full rewire with a 12-volt GM single wire alternator. Fix that bullshit, clean up the wiring that way. Hopefully that fixes that issue. It needs a shit ton of paint. There's like fucking 6 inches of Bondo in every corner, so I'll just clean it up, paint it. I've got a RV vent hood for it, or a roof vent for it. I've got, what else do I got for it?
God, are you trying to make me come?
Yeah, maybe.
I already did 3 times.
I stole a bench from Barstool by trading him a tack. He needed a tack for his van.
Yeah, well, you still. I
wired in.
So I bought. I haven't wired it in yet. I will eventually at some point, but only because there's so much wiring I have to figure out underneath that van, and I want to clean it up a little bit. But yeah, I bought a bench thinking I was going to use it. Didn't like it.
Sat on it for like a year.
Is that the one you got from that crackhead in Toronto?
No. I drove out. No, I drove out to like
a chair.
I drove out to like Sandbanks area. It was a brand new out of an RV. It was like $100. It was very cheap. It was fucking cheap as hell. But it's a great bench. And just when I put it in my van, I'm like, it's not what I want to do. I need to be able to put a bike in the back.
Yeah.
And to have to unbolt this, to take it out, to put a bike in, then I still don't have a bed when I get to a show.
Yeah.
So
now there's just a rollout mattress and there's no bike anyway.
Yeah, now it's just a roll-up mattress. But I gotta say, this past weekend I camped in the van with the wife out in Algonquin Park, and she was okay with it.
That's good. That's good.
Her knees were okay on the mattress.
Lots of headroom.
Lots of headroom. Yeah, where the fuck was I going to go? Yeah,
I got a bench for it in the back.
And back to the van.
Off Barstool, so I made a frame for that, bolted in, made seatbelt mounts for it for my kid. Fucking, what else did I do that fucking thing? All kinds of stupid little shit. I got tons more to do too. Doing all new gauges and stuff in it.
I don't even remember the year of my van.
Yeah, so that's my 75 lowered 4 inches Dodge Tradesman. So we're doing a Tradesman van thing now.
Yeah, we're like
Lowe's.
chopper van sluts, I guess.
Yeah,
I don't know. Can you use the word sluts on YouTube? I don't know.
Yes, you can.
I don't even know if we're allowed to drink on YouTube. We're probably going to have this fucking video taken down.
It's fine.
What do you mean? Fireball, beer.
Just don't show the logos.
Yeah, that's not beer. That's water.
Keep them sideways, motherfucker. So
67. That's my van.
Yes, it is.
67. Yeah, dude. Man, don't sell it. Just fucking fix it.
Why?
Man's got 2 caddies.
Yeah, I have 2 63 caddies, hardtop convertible.
Yeah, but man, so I was watching fucking
porn.
I mean, because we do glory days and shit, we've been to Pittsburgh already, right?
You can buy it.
No, I don't want to buy it. I fucking trust me. The wife
got all the new parts. I just don't care.
No, it doesn't have all the new parts my wife wants, which is a bed, sink, a shitter.
I got a hole in the floor. It can be a Racky Taxi, dude. I don't give a fuck.
She wants an apartment on wheels.
She does. So because I camped with my brother and his wife over the weekend, they have an old Chevy camper van.
Like an actual camper?
Like a camper van, like the Road Trek 190 or whatever they are.
Road Trek, yeah.
Yeah, the big fucking double.
That's that one I sent you guys. That it's a G10 Chevy with the camper back on it.
Yeah.
It's still up for sale, $3,500.
Yeah,
runs and drives.
I'm a Dodge guy. I got to buy Dodge. I'm sorry. I got to buy Dodge.
And it's also gutted, so you can do it however you want. And I was like, that's pretty cool.
Oh yeah. Comment below. Should I keep the slant 6 and tune her up so it's good, or should I just drop a GM motor in because fuck Dodge because it's too expensive?
For you, I'd throw the Chevy in. For me, I'm keeping the slant, but I'm gonna run fucking. I'm gonna put some fucking Aussie parts in it. There's some nice stuff. I'll get it up to about 350 horse. It'll be good enough for me.
Waste money on a motor that doesn't need it.
Well, listen. The thing is, if I throw 360 in or a 318 in it, I got to do front suspension regardless. I'm still gonna have to run head. I'm still gonna have to get headers. I'm still gonna have to run a whole new pipes.
Shaft, everything.
Yeah, and then I still got to rebuild the engine anyways. At least I know the engine I have now
works.
I'm going to be in it about the same amount of money. I'm looking at about $2 to $3 grand. Either way I do it. So it's just easier for me to do the slant six or pick up a shitty slant six for $50
Yeah.
and rebuild that and then swap it out real
I'll
quick.
sell you my blown up slant six for $50.
No, the one you're going to sell me for $50 is seized, and it's going to cost me to
seized.
throw it out.
Same thing.
I think was already used as a boat anchor.
No, so funny. I listed my van for sale, the 67 Fargo. I got a message from the original owner. His daughters used to drive it around, and he sent me a whole bunch of pictures that I didn't ask for of his kids driving it around and videos of it flying around a field. And I was like, that's fucking awesome. But I guess they parked it.
Filled it with Coke.
Something happened and it seized, or he sold it to Buddy before it seized, and then it just sat because the guy that I went to pick that van up off, him and his brother like restored Chargers. So he had a 68, a 69, a 70, just on fucking lifts in there. It was gorgeous. And I was like, well, what happened here? And they're like, oh, we just lost interest, blah, blah. So he had a bunch of like OG rebuilt Chargers that him and his brother did. And this was like their next thing, and just
I'd
didn't
kill
get to
for a
it.
Challenger. There's a nice Challenger up right now, 72 Challenger. That's like 40 grand. Like, fuck, man. I fucking, yeah.
If only had 2 driveways.
If only I had more storage space from Twons. I'm maxed out at my place now. I got way too many vehicles in my driveway, and way too many bikes in my backyard. And where the fuck are you going? So, put some lights on those bitches.
Oh, they're going to shut the door.
Yeah, we'll have to do a video going over.
So,
Nobody cares about your van.
Yeah, they-
So let's talk winter projects. Seems that we're late October now.
Yeah, coming in mid-fall.
My project this year obviously is a shovel still. It's been a project for 2 years now.
Now that we got the Evo back and
The Evo,
running.
yeah. I mean, it still needs a fine tune, but at least it's running now. We went through so much fucking wiring issues with that fucking Evo. I'm not sure it was a good deal. Because the cost of Evos right now are about $1,000 cheaper than I paid for it 3 years ago.
He looks like he's having a stroke.
I always look like I'm having a stroke. But yeah,
Getting nowhere.
So we had battery issues. We had fucking turn signal issues. We had fucking, man, we ended up doing the ignition coil, ignition. You fucking name it. We did everything.
The wiring is a nightmare.
The wiring's a nightmare. Then just getting that timing set because of the ignition we bought.
I changed the bars and also the ignition lets go. I was like, why?
Yeah. It was, it was all going to go regardless. At some point in time, I'd rather be in
With
your
the wiring
garage
that
than
was
on the
in it?
highway. Yeah, somebody hacked up the wiring for sure. It was just a mess. And because it's like it was a 98 Evo, the 98, 99s are just shit years. They really are shit years.
And this is a Quebec Evo with a rebuilt title.
Well, it is a rebuilt title. Definitely some sketchy shit going on there.
So yeah, make an offer.
Make me an offer over $5,000. But I do got some fucking wicked bars on it from fucking old school customs.
Almost old school.
Almost old school. That's right. Fuck.
I think you say that every time.
I'm
Sorry,
sorry, Graham.
I got you.
Old
Almost old school did a fucking amazing job on my bars.
Sick.
16-inch apes with
Daddy issues.
with shooter glasses that come out. I don't want to get too far into it because I don't want to get pulled over. However, I can bring whiskey on the go.
Or water.
Yeah, or water, juice.
OJ.
Yeah. So now that the Evo's somewhat
OJ
done,
Simpson.
it needs some fine tuning. I need to get a new seat for it. Outside of that, it's pretty much ready to go. Shovel got most of the parts. Just a matter of spending some time with it this winter.
Yeah.
Bringing it here.
Mount a couple of tabs, some fender tabs. I still don't know the direction of the fender I'm going. I keep flip-flopping to a Crazy Frank fender, to just a regular old school fender. I don't know. I won't know until I get the seat mounted and kind of figure it out.
Sweet.
Yeah.
What seat are you using?
I picked up a seat from Jake. Shot down.
That fucking wide one?
It is a little bit wide.
Fits it like
But
perfect.
you know, yeah. But the problem is this shovel, because it's an 84, it is a little bit wider in the back end, so it's not very narrow, right?
Is it swing arm?
It is a swing arm. No, it's not. Yeah, it's a swing arm. Sorry.
Yeah, it is.
So it's like yours, but it seems wider. Like the back end just seems a little bit wider. That when I ran the Bitwell seat on it, the frame rails were just sticking out. Like it didn't look right. It didn't look right. Yeah, much like that. It didn't look right.
Yeah, you just get him razzle dazzle.
Yeah, but I mean, with your redheaded ass on it, I guess it covers it up. However,
That's a gapper.
It's pretty good.
yeah.
Swallows everything.
So I wasn't really happy with how much frame was showing with the seat. So got a little bit wider of a seat, and it's got a wider back, comes up a little bit. So I'm liking the idea of a Crazy Frank fender. I don't know yet.
I like Crazy Frank.
I think we're going to build it regardless. Put it on. If it doesn't look right, take it off and fucking start over.
Kill it.
Then we'll just fucking sell it for $1,000 because that's what they go for. Apparently, they're fucking ridiculously priced.
Custom fabrication.
But I do got to narrow it because the fender I have right now is a perfect. It's a little too wide, so I just want to narrow it about an inch before I start the Crazy Frank design on it. Outside of that, what else do I have going? Just some van shit in the spring.
Some man shit?
Some van
Oh, this
shit.
is the man
Man's
shit.
got a
Cherry bushes?
And I'm going to be fabbing up a new hip in next month, so I'm going to be out of commission till at least New Year's.
Hopefully next summer.
No, I'll be. I'll
So
be.
that sounded bad.
Yeah.
Hopefully you're ready.
Hopefully we
for
don't
next
see your
summer.
ass till next summer.
Fuck you. I don't want to ride with you. It was peaceful this year.
Yeah, so I should be in the garage by January, mid-January.
Yeah.
Working on everything. So yep. But you, Anthony, what do you got going?
I got to fix the pipes on my Harley because I broke them late this
Such
summer.
a man.
I'm such a miles, probably because I keep dragging them in corners. So I'm gonna fix that up. Other than that, oil change on that bitch. She's good to go for next summer. Van's getting a full rewire, fixing a drip rail, fixing a shitty patch by the windshield so it can get a new windshield, fixing some body work on it, and then maybe a repaint. We'll see how far I get into that, but. Other than that,
Looks like you've been sweeping up the shop a little.
yeah, cleaned up, getting ready to make it
Your
dirty
shit's
again.
not in here.
Do you have your wife in here cleaning up, or just you?
No. What?
Mel doesn't come in here
She
for
just
that.
cleaned her area today after 3 weeks after I cleaned the rest of the shop. So
Yeah.
All right, Evan, what do you got going on this summer, man, or winter?
Winter. So I started a new shovel head frame for a molded frame for that motor. Kind of tinkering away at that. Not getting too far into it because I don't have all the parts. But I've done a fair amount on it. Nothing too extravagant though. And then I'm gonna pull the blue hardtop 63 caddy in. I'm gonna pull the motor, do the pump seal on the tranny, put that motor back in, and probably lower it 3 inches, get her laid out pretty good. And
man wants to hug corners again.
well, no, I like
So what are you doing with that frame then?
Suck
put it
it.
on the shelf.
You gonna hang it, figure
put it
out
on
something
the
down the
shelf.
road? Because it's got a fucking beautiful rake on it, like it really does.
There's nothing you can do about it. Like you can't
Well,
short-
there is something you can do about it. You can ride the piss out of it. What are you talking about?
tell me I haven't done that.
You're
Well,
telling me right now.
You haven't. Fuck off.
It's a long boy. He wants a short bike. He wants to bang gears in corners.
I've put a lot of fucking K on that
No,
frame.
I know.
Yeah.
I get it. I'm a
Like the-
I'm a short chop. Like
Well, I
I'm a
just
6
want-
over max. Like I don't like
Yes.
anything much longer than that.
So again, this is fucking 9.5 feet of bike. So chill it out with that. I
I'm a
bought
3-inch dick.
Stop saying it.
chip all you want, Yellow Van, fucking Lululemons. I don't give a fuck.
Come check
I
out the
rode
back.
this summer.
I rode just
I
in my
put
town.
more than 1 kilometer on.
I put 100 million K in my van on that bench I got from Barstool.
So did the previous owners. No, I put. I've done like the Pachanga run last year. We did a ridiculous amount of K in one day. We
it was
did
like
the Pachanga.
900K or something, close to 1,000K. If it
Yeah,
wasn't,
I was
much
up
like
there
that.
with driving there and then riding and everything and driving
Yeah.
home. That was a ton. This year we didn't do too much. We just kind of chilled. I trailered up there. Actually, everybody trailered up other than Jay and Mark and Evo. But yeah, just get back to a short style that I can beat the shit out of. I bought this one perfect timing for not perfect timing of memory of my old man. So I want to pull the motor because it's so fucking reliable and starts and runs so good. I want to keep this chassis. The tank already cracked when I got back from Lee's.
Yep.
So I put the narrowed splits on it. So I want to just put
WRX from Lowbrow or something.
No, these were. They're the same. They're the WX. But instead of the 2.25s, they got 2.5s from American shop off eBay. They were trash. The fucking
should have got them from Lowbrow, motherfucker.
For fucking triple the price.
Probably wouldn't have leaked.
Triple the fucking price. He welded my shit for free.
Yeah, well, Anthony could have saved himself a half a day.
Not even.
If he'd not been cheap, motherfucker.
There's only like 2 inches of weld on that.
That took him a half a day. Fuck off.
Yeah,
No, it didn't.
2 inches weld and a tap.
Yeah, 2 hours or half a day of his day. He gets home by 11. So he started welding at 9:30 and still got home at 11. And he painted it quickly because I don't fucking care. Because I want it to look somewhat decent.
Well, you sound angry.
No, it's just those tanks.
Like an
piss me
angry
off.
elf.
They were stupid.
Just silly shit because they laser welded them, which is normally really good.
Yeah.
These things just fucking.
Not if you're a Chinese guy laser welding.
It was American.
Who knows what they say? They're American.
Well, no, the shop was American.
Assembled in China.
Probably.
Sold in America.
Either way, I spent like $220 on them instead of like $700 or almost $800.
No. The WX tanks off Lowbrow are only like $400.
After tax and shipping and all that shit, there's $700 and something dollars.
Don't be cheap, prick.
I haven't put them on your shelf and then sell them for $50.
Yeah, exactly.
Do what I do, motherfucker. Take a loss.
Yeah. How's your shovel not running? Have you ever heard it run? No.
No.
Video.
Because
I YouTubed it once.
No.
shovel.
There's been no wiring on it since I owned it, right?
Yeah.
So,
It's one hot wire.
well, I bought the wiring harness from that wiring place that you sent me to.
Oh, Gremlin?
Gremlin wire, yeah.
So, yes. Either
Great price for wiring
Other than
harness.
that, yes. Building, hopefully, a shovel for next summer that's not that long. And then the Blue Caddy.
Yeah, my criteria for my shovel, it's got to fit in the van. It's got to fit in the van, so wherever we go, I could just fucking pull it out.
Oh, make a man shovel. Make it long.
I didn't say make it long. I don't like long shovels. I told you, I don't. My max is 6 over, man. I don't like anything longer than that. I don't like a floppy front end.
It's not floppy. Dude, that thing rides so good. It's just long and annoying. You can't turn it around anywhere.
I want to make sure it gets in the back of my van. That motherfucker will never sit in the back
He's
of my
always
van.
going for the little ones in the back of his van.
I like the little ones in the back of my van.
Catch him.
Call it creepy, call it weird. I don't care. I like them little.
My bikes are always tall because I don't rake them. I just put 8 overs and 12 overs factory neck.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, I think I'm going to have to do those BMX quick release things for the bars
yeah.
so I can drop my bars down to get them in my van.
This is why he's going to end up on somebody else's front lawn.
Again.
Take a left corner. Sorry
Again.
about your rose bed.
Again. Already did that.
Yeah.
Going to fucking Hickory.
Nope,
Hickory switcheroo.
Derek's.
Derek's, yeah. Yeah, good times, good times.
Good one.
Him and Mike. How's your flowers? The fuck?
I kind of miss Glory Days this year, though. I really wanted to go.
Dude, it was way better this year.
New location, right? I was
you
asked to
fucked
bring my
us.
van.
You fucked us.
Well,
Fix
no,
your
fucked us
fucking
going.
hip.
well, no. I was going to go.
No.
The problem
We
is
talked Liar.
first of all, none of you guys committed. None of you guys said you wanted to go.
I will go anywhere at any time for no reason.
Yeah, motherfucker.
He called me at like 9 p.m. the night before he wanted his van. And I was like, I'll call in. Yeah. I was in his driveway and Mel came out. She's like, who the fuck is in our driveway? And I was like, hi, Mel. She's like, oh my goodness. I thought you were some guy trying to steal something. What the fuck am I going to steal?
Next year, I think the shows I'm going to concentrate on are Jalopy for sure. Probably Glory Days because the shovel I want to get. Rosie's is definitely going to be on the list as well too. And then probably a couple of van shows in the U.S. like Grim City, Creepers.
Yeah, that looks like that one.
I just watched
is that the one that.
Yeah, like mini bike races. And
I just watched
What's that guy's name? We met him at Lee's show. He has that teal and white flame Evo. It was done by Rose City. He went with that fucking guy.
Are we even talking to him anymore? I don't even know what's happening.
So the guy, Rose City built his bike. I think it's an Evo, but it's teal and white, and Rose City has the shovel that's teal and white with the flames.
I think I know the Evo you're talking about.
The guy had long hair and glasses.
But I'm not sure why you're talking about it, though.
Because he went to that Creeper show with that fucking tool.
Gotcha. Okay, I don't know what the tool is, but okay.
Tulian.
I'm just gonna leave it at that. I'm not gonna bring in
like 2
drama.
years ago.
Yeah. So I watched a video today because they just had Grim City Creepers just had a Pittsburgh show about 2 weeks ago.
Yeah.
In Pittsburgh, right?
I've seen that, yeah.
And
Might be
I
the wrong
definitely
show I'm thinking of.
I definitely want to get out there for that. They also have a Halloween bash one that's coming up in like another week or two. So I definitely want to do one of those next year.
And, Van Fest.
And
saying.
Van National. Oh yeah,
Canadian
So
one.
a couple of events. So there's Van Fest and Van Mania. So one is out in Trent area, on the Trent Severn area,
Yeah.
and then the other one is out by Niagara-ish,
Yeah.
way out there. So the one out by Niagara, I think that's Van
things.
Van National. It's not the Van Nationals like US, but it's close to that same name.
Yeah.
But it's a mini truck and van show, which is kind of cool. But I'm not big into mini trucks. I don't give two rats' asses about lower pickups. I like them, but not my thing. But the other one, the Van Mania one, this year I think is a Halloween themed, and it's an hour away from my campsite. So I figure we'll do a boys' weekend.
Yeah.
We can camp at my campsite, party it up, drive the vans over during the day, come back.
That'd be cool.
Right. And then even bring our bikes up and do the next day as a bike, because I think it's on a long weekend. So if we take the whole long weekend, we can fucking rip around on the bikes through sandbanks and fucking.
Nice.
Yeah.
That'd be good.
It'll be a good weekend of vans and fucking camping and some bikes. So those are on the bucket list for next year. I'm not sure what else. What are you showing? Porn?
Yeah. Dirty Drizzle.
He's the one who went to that creep show or whatever.
Creep show, yeah.
Yeah.
But there's quite a few van shows in the U.S. I really, really want to go to. And I'm trying to stick somewhere in the, Pittsburgh's about as far as I really want to go, because it's about 6.5 hours from us.
That's a good
And it doesn't seem like it's that far. However, you throw another hour in trying to get across the border.
In the back of your truck.
Yeah, I mean,
we sleep in the back of his van.
I mean, don't get me wrong. Yeah,
Panties
the
on.
problem is, I mean, when we went down with the truck and your bike to Glory Days, I could do 140 in the pickup truck, no problem. I'm not doing 140 in the van.
Sleep in the van too. Huh?
Yeah, I guess you could, right?
Not
I
till
slept the whole way.
Not till I get that Aussie speed turbo kit
Yeah,
on there.
even that. I mean, I doubt the steering. Yeah, I'm definitely looking forward to Glory Days next year. Like I said, I was asked to bring the van down this year. I don't know why. Something came up. I don't know. I was him and humming about it.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure we
And I
didn't
regret
go
not going.
because your hip thing. You had your like pre-op or something.
Yeah, maybe there was because
So that's why we didn't end up going,
Yeah.
because you had like your pre-op. I would have fucking went.
Yeah,
That was
I'm definitely not
probably-
missing it next year because of the new location.
Dude,
Looks
it looks so
fucking
good.
awesome. I mean, the old location was pretty cool too.
Yeah.
That sketchy neighborhood we
for
had the
our first
Airbnb
year
in.
was phenomenal.
Yeah.
But then I see the shit from this year. I'm like, holy fuck.
Yeah.
Like they doubled up their game.
Do you notice?
And he won't buy the whole platter of chicken legs.
Yeah, we will,
Chicken
motherfucker.
wings comes back with 17 chicken wings and legs.
Chicken bone.
I was naked in the doorway.
Yeah. No, we have to get a handle on our fucking munchies.
Yeah.
No, he needs to pay attention. He needs to learn to
But
read.
we threw out so much food. We threw a pizza, chicken.
wings.
We didn't throw out chicken. He ate it.
Somebody had a salad. Like,
I'm pretty sure you did.
What was that guy?
yeah, the dude with the Lululemons had a salad. I don't know what the fuck his problem was. Yeah. They were fucking like girl vodka.
You with your blue and pink vodka. When we walked into that liquor store,
That
the
shit was
security was like, "Oh, he has a knife." I was like, "What's going on, man?" He's like, "He is not from here."
Yeah. So
You bumped into.
So we'll give a little
big
feedback.
fella.
We rented an Airbnb in what we would call a semi-sketchy area.
Everyone would call it
So if
sketchy.
you ever seen the show Shameless, the U.S. version,
Worse.
the neighborhood literally looks like that. So these 3-level homes side by sides. Every yard is fenced in with a gate.
It was dark.
So we get in there. We're like, okay, daylight's not too bad. Looks okay. As we're sitting on the porch, I'm having a cigar. We're having some drinks. Then the drug dealing starts happening.
At the house across from us.
Well, we have a Triumph and a long boy fucking
The shovel, yeah.
on a trailer behind
On the road.
behind a Dodge fucking TRX, whatever the fuck that thing is.
On the road, unlocked, just like it's just
Yeah, so we're watching this action happen. They're running from one house to another.
across beside us and across the road.
So a
from
car
us.
would pull up, they'd knock on a door, the side door would open, someone would run around the porch to the house beside us into the side door. So then somebody would come out the front door, cross the street back into the front door, and then this would repeat over and over and over again.
It went on all night.
As every car pulled up. Like, I mean, gone. If you're a cop, you can't be that stupid to not know what's happening.
Well, they had they had those cop cameras literally behind your truck.
Yeah.
I slept on the couch. It went on all fucking night.
So, and as you can see, we were visibly white people. We ended up. Say what?
No, she says when I take a piss.
I'm white.
work calls
I'm
me
white from
Blackie.
up top. I'm black from down below. However,
His hips aren't. He ain't
the
athletic.
neighborhood we were in was predominantly
This
ethnic
color.
environment.
Little work.
Don't get me wrong. We never had an issue. We go to the
Well,
grocery
I
store.
walked out the door naked.
We met a couple of nice people at the grocery store.
The
That
people
really
at the
nice crackhead who wanted to sell us meth.
Oh yeah, why would you pay for gas? But the couple people we met at the grocery store, the nicest.
Yeah, I think they were more shocked that we were there. However, they were super
happy?
friendly. Everybody was friendly with us. The cashier, from the people shopping.
awesome.
We were awesome.
So was a meth guy.
The meth guy was super happy to see us because he assumed, let's be honest, he looks like he smokes meth.
Jesus.
It's a safe assumption.
Yeah, go in to pay for gas, walk out. The nicest colored gentleman. Hey man, I love your bikes. And I was like, thanks, dude. Appreciate that. You want to buy some rock? And I was like, no, but I appreciate you. Have a good day.
Sweetest smile on the guy
He
too.
was so nice.
I
and he
wanted,
was
to, I, wanted,
dressed
I wanted to
nice.
take him drinking with us. Like I really did. He was super nice.
Is that graphite or marble?
Yeah,
so-
no, he was so nice.
So we're trying to find a liquor store. We find this fucking backyard liquor store in this main street area, I guess.
Pull the trailer over by
We got a trailer that's like 12 feet behind a fucking pickup truck.
Yeah,
Really no
on the
parking.
way.
So we're parked up on the street. We got to fucking jackknife the trailer. We got to pick it up, lift it onto the sidewalk. As we're walking into the liquor store, there's cars driving by and there's an SUV full of, I would say gang members.
colored gentleman.
Well, they were beyond. They looked at me and the shock on their face. I just gave them the nod. Hey, how are you? They kind of waved back. We go in the liquor store. We're literally the only white people in this neighborhood.
It was great.
By 10
Nothing wrong
blocks,
with
we're
that.
probably the only white people. And I bet you we're the only white people they've seen in probably a year.
Well, we literally rented a fucking B&B in the southest of South.
Yeah.
Fucking Pittsburgh.
And don't get me wrong, I didn't
Whatever.
feel unsafe any way, shape,
they
or
were
form.
fucking-
So
they were
we're
chill.
in there and we're goofing around with the security
security
guard.
guard.
He was fucking making fun of us, laughing with us. We're having a good time. We didn't understand how to pay. Anthony backs into this.
Hey, here, walk
Anthony
over there.
backs into this big dude. He must have been, I don't know, 6'10", 370
Not
pounds.
quite. He was like at least 6'6"
I
to
would say
6'8".
He was like 5'10", 300 pounds, basically me.
No.
he
Anthony
was
backs
bigger.
into him, and the look on the guy's face, I just looked at him when you're on your own, bud. And walked away.
The funny part is, Buddy didn't give a shit. He looked angry, turned, and we all just started laughing. And he's like,
You mean I can't do me? He's like, be like two Mack trucks hitting each other, wouldn't it?
Yeah, it was pretty fucking funny. It was good times. Everybody in Pittsburgh was awesome. We didn't have a
fun.
bad time.
It was awesome.
we
No,
went.
not at all.
We went on a couple of road trips around
Yeah,
to
with Spirit Halloween.
Spirit Halloween, try and get some masks and shit.
Yeah.
In case we needed to roll a fucking liquor store on the way home.
that random
Gas
beer
money.
store convenient whatever we went to, and he was like, "Oh, don't buy that. There's a better deal. Just grab the cans."
Yeah,
Oh, okay,
yeah.
man. You're
that guy
underselling
was pretty
yourself.
good. But he sold me some shitty moonshine though. That fucking lemonade shit. I still got it on my. I opened it up, took 4 sips, and went nope.
I got that 30 pack of those Miller Lite can bottles. They were fucking awesome.
But
He's like, "Don't buy this. Buy those. They're a better deal."
for any Canadians out there, if you've not been to Pittsburgh, you have to go.
Go.
It's a fucking awesome
It's a
city.
blast.
It's actually really nice. The
Yeah.
hills and the roads.
It's-
though.
it's- it was
Fuck
sketchy
off.
as
the
hell.
hills and the roads.
Oh my God. we're literally
yeah.
banking on 45-degree angles as we're coming around these corners.
45 to 45.
90, we're
And the
coming
trailers, like the bikes are almost sideways. I swear to God, handlebars are scraping. It was so bad.
worse.
And they're all like one lane. So like
It's fucked.
there's cars coming down these big
They got
fucking
the
hills.
Taxis don't give a fuck.
Yeah, but I can't wait to go back. I
Allahu
fucking love
Akbar.
the city.
It was awesome.
I'm hoping next time though. Listen, I'm going to tell you guys because I'm a big football fan. I'm not. My dad's a big Pittsburgh fan, but
No.
because Glory Days is in September, we're going to a football game. I don't give a fuck. So we're going to stay the Sunday and go to a football game.
Home run.
I'm going to show you guys what men do on Sundays.
Jerk each other off and eat nachos. Right out.
Watch men in
How's
tights
your red
and drink
jersey?
beer.
I'll eat some hot nacho cheese.
Fuck. But yeah, Glory Days is definitely on the bucket list. Oh, I didn't want to say too. Roll the Bones is definitely on the bucket list as well too.
Oh, yeah.
we go almost every
I
year.
forgot.
We've been
Yeah. We
3 or
have-
4 times in a row now. Montreal is a blast.
I think 19 or 20.
Yeah,
was our
they do
first
an
year.
amazing job.
We had a bike every year there.
Yeah,
Yep.
One of us.
yeah.
You're near. You're
Yeah,
next.
seriously,
It's
I've been
got to
there.
go, man. Listen, I'm going to blame you guys if my bike's not ready this year.
Well, that's right.
Don't shake your hand, motherfucker.
Twan,
I'm
don't
blaming you
blame me.
guys.
Tuan, come over and we'll work on the
Touch me.
shovel head.
Shovel.
Go over. So what we're gonna do in the next couple weeks is when I order parts for that piece, we're gonna get on it.
Yeah, I
Well, let
still
me know
blame
when
you.
you get
I don't
it.
give a fuck. I
Month
blame you
later.
guys. I blame
Hey,
you guys. I blame you guys. I blame you guys.
I've been there every year but one.
I would just tell Christine. Christine, shoot me a message when we get parts in.
Yeah,
Like I
'cause the
said, I
year
have all the parts. I have everything I need.
You
at
had
this
your
point.
Triumph there as the year I didn't have a bike there.
No. Oh yeah.
Yeah, because I had the CB, the XS, the shovel.
Yeah. It was CB, you and Mike, Triumph and CB.
Was Mike's Triumph there?
Yeah. It
Was
right,
it?
right after I.
I thought he didn't. Oh no, he was no show Glory Days.
Yeah. It was right after.
And Fuel
he
Cleveland.
painted it.
And fuel.
Yeah,
No,
he
it was the
tries
year
to
I-
get into Fuel every year and then doesn't go.
Yeah, it was the year I painted it.
I
The year
just couldn't
painted
make it
so.
to Fuel because I had to work. And I was
No,
like,
I think the one year we didn't go to fuel is because Dom's wife passed away.
no, that was Glory Days.
No, that was fuel, dude.
I'm pretty sure that was Glory Days.
No, well, we've been to Glory Days whenever we've been invited, except for last year.
Yeah, but we were going to go just
That was-
to
that was
go.
Fuel.
No, because my bike was invited to Glory Days. My XS
same
was
here.
invited to Glory Days.
You're maybe right.
So, and it was also invited to Fuel Cleveland, but I was only going to go to Glory Days because it's closer.
Yeah.
So I do
And
definitely
they're
want to
like
do fuel
weekends
Cleveland too,
after
though.
each other.
I definitely want to do fuel Cleveland.
Yeah. Oh, Graham went this year.
Yeah.
Look killer.
And maybe meet up with some of the guys from Douche down in Cleveland area.
You do-
Ohio.
Yeah, we need to get back to that.
Yeah,
You
for
should
sure. Saw their little
I didn't watch that yet.
pre-video
movie.
trailer video of their movie. Looks fucking awesome. Looks
Hilarious.
funny. Whether it's an actual movie coming out, I don't know.
Who knows?
But Sacred Steel's doing hopefully they're kicking back and coming back.
Yeah.
Bunch of really cool guys. The show was fucking awesome. What, 10 years ago, I guess it was around?
Yeah.
The guys from Douche LaRouche and Sacred Steel did a pretty decent show. So it looks like they're kicking things back up again, and hopefully
No big-
we'll get down there and meet them again. Last time I went down there was for Pind, Ohio. Good times. About 5 of us from Canada went down and had a good time down there and partied with them. And
Now we got to go down with the men.
yeah, we're going to have to go down with.
What about going down on men?
There's a rooster.
No, I didn't watch that new video yet.
It's pretty funny. It's
I
pretty
haven't
good.
had time.
I don't know who their video editing guy is, but he's fucking really good.
Yeah.
Like, he does a really good job.
Superimposed on the new movie.
Yeah, on the old vintage fucking 1940s TV.
Yeah.
Like, that's
Is
fucking...
it all black and white?
No.
Okay. Yeah, no, I just haven't had time. Every time I see you guys post it, I'm stuck at work.
So think the trailer, think of it as Quentin Tarantino's 70s biker type movie. So if you ever watched
nice dancing?
Hell Ride, it's like a Rodriguez movie, like Hell Ride. It's very 70s drive-in vintage feel to
Is
it.
that one of the other movies I didn't fucking watch?
Pretty much, but if you haven't seen Hell Ride, you should just fucking leave
jerks
now.
off to it all the time.
Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my
Talk
god!
to me once you're shovel
Meanwhile,
so you
my
can tell me to
choice.
leave.
If I could build the perfect bike, it would be the Gent.
Yeah.
The what?
Which is an easy bike to build.
It's a very easy bike to build, but that's my style of
The
bike.
Jet?
The Gent.
Gent.
The Gent from Hell Ride.
What's his name's the actor?
Gorgle it.
Gorgle.
The Gent from Hellride.
And we'll super.
This is that fucking meat stick who walks into the bar. Yeah, no, fuck you guys.
He wears a tux through the
Yeah,
whole
he's
movie.
so stupid.
He's not stupid. Shut the fuck
I saw a
up.
stupid scene from
I don't
it.
even
He's
like you now.
Hell yeah, brother.
Fight now.
Okay, brother. Fuck you.
The movie's so cheesy, but it's so 70s.
It is.
It's so 70s drive-in.
My brother bars on.
Fucking love it. Love it.
Yep.
Yeah, he goes into the bar and he's talking to the barmaid, and some other fucking dink shows up. This is the Gent. Shut up.
My genitalia.
You guys in that? What's that other stupid one?
We're gonna supersede
Be a lot
the...
cooler if you did.
Oh, don't even get me
Dazed and
started.
Confused is a legendary
It's
movie.
the
It's a
dumbest
fucking
shit ever.
classic fucking
Hey,
movie.
Hey, bud, you got a joint? Nah, be a lot cooler if you did.
But it would be, though. Like, it's not lying.
Stand it.
That's a known fact.
The women stay the same age, and I get older.
It's one thing I like about a high
R.
school.
Kelly.
As I get older, the women say the
Yeah,
same
just
age.
piss on him, why don't you? Okay, P. Diddy. Let me fucking...
P.
let me
Diddy is
lube ya up,
Vaseline.
you
Little Matthew
slug.
McConaughey and P. Diddy action
Yeah,
going
you
on.
little slug.
All right.
It's a great movie, man. Great
is.
fucking soundtrack. Great fucking cars.
Cars are great.
Ben
The
Affleck's a
sound-
dick in the movie. It's like
Ben Affleck's in that?
Yeah, dude, he's the dick with the paddle running around beating all the fucking junior high kids.
I remember
shotgun
Hauser,
What's that?
the guy who plays that fucking whatever his name is, the guy who stands up hammered in the truck,
Oh, yeah.
sits back down.
Oh yeah, the hippie,
What the hell's
the
it?
No.
hippie dude.
No, it's the guy that plays fucking
Rip
Rip
in
from
Yellowstone.
from Yellow Jerk Off there.
Oh right, the redheaded guy. He's
yeah.
not. He's
Yeah.
black haired now.
Yeah, no, he
beard and-
stands up and he's
yeah,
like,
yeah. I forgot
"Brr."
he was in that fucking
Yeah.
movie. Yeah.
And then they're like laying in a fucking football field. Like, fuck off.
Yeah, man.
Nobody cares about water towers.
Yeah, they do. In a little
Nobody
town,
does.
you do. You don't, clearly never grew up in a little town.
Fort Perry has a water tower, fucker. I
You never
slept
climbed
beside
that
it when I-
motherfucker?
And I
No,
don't care about it.
when I got kicked out, I slept beside it in the fire.
See, there you go. You care about fucking water towers,
No,
dumbass.
it's so I didn't get bothered by the cops if I slept at Tim Hortons.
Well, that's because there's meth heads at Tim Hortons.
Not in Fort
Yes,
Perry.
sleep-
Well,
Maybe in
there
Ajax.
is. So, well, okay, sorry.
No,
there's
there's
meth heads and brothers.
There's toothless wonders for show.
Love baggers.
Fucking
Yeah,
beggars.
the church group, Bikers Church,
Oh, Jesus
purple
Christ.
fucking Evo or whatever, that always comes in there, long haired guy.
All right. So what we're going to have to do now is next week or the week after, I'll line up fucking Hell Ride, and we'll do a fucking review with Evan. We'll watch the movie. I'll bring the projector. We'll watch the movie, and we'll do a fucking review of the movie.
All right. Brother.
No, dude, you're not gonna. Well, first of all, the fucking Indian chicken is fucking hot.
I think it's
Just because you're native, dude.
yeah,
How are you? Yeah. Let me sniff your
and
gas.
she works a compound bowl pretty fucking good too. That shit excites me.
Pre-rolled.
Show me your face, Pete.
It's a great fucking movie. Wait till you see it, dude. You're probably
You
gonna
told
hate
me
it.
fucking Dazed and Confused was good.
Days of
I
Confused is
paid
good.
$20 to rent that.
Okay, listen,
I
in
wished I stabbed
in the comments,
myself.
anybody thinks he's an idiot for fucking saying Days of Confused sucks, please let us know.
They're a bunch of bitches.
Yeah.
All right, so, well, we're getting to that time now where we're just fucking randomly shooting shit now.
That's normal. This
That is
happens
pretty much
10
normal.
minutes in on
If you
every
go back-
episode.
If you go back and listen to all our podcasts, they
Don't fucking
end
do
up
it.
like this.
Don't fucking do it.
Get the
What else you guys want to talk about?
I see you watching.
What else you guys want to talk about? Any shout outs to anybody?
Shout out to Dazed and Confused.